Hey guys, so we've been talking about trying to have some people stream or host an exercise, and Nadine started, I believe, last week, but she got busy. She has some project that she started up on, and we were trying to figure out how to keep the momentum going. So I personally decided, or not decided is another word. However, I was thinking I would share my routine with you, and if anybody wants to join, we could always try to figure out a time that might be suitable for the majority of the people that are interested. Basically, so I'll run you through what I do, and this way you see if it's something that would interest you, and if it is, we could always figure out a way to work it out. Basically, I do a 5 day split routine where I work on different muscle groups in the body, and it's delts, which are the three shoulder muscles, and traps, ترابيس بالمضارع بالعربي, followed by chest and tri, followed by core and hopefully a stretching or yoga. And on the fourth day, it's back, both the lats, which is right here. These are your lats and the general back muscles, along with the bi. And finally, on the fifth day, it's lower, which is I don't necessarily work on the calves. I focus on the major muscle groups, so I do quads, hamstrings, and glutes. The glutes are the tush or the butt. And that's basically it. The good thing about this 5 day schedule is you work out for 5 days straight, and because you rotate on muscle groups, you don't have to rest anything. You try to just where the muscles are sort of assisting on the prior day's exercise, you hopefully skip it, and that's why I have the split in this particular fashion. The way the routine is, so you work out 5 days, rest for the sixth, and then start the cycle again on the seventh day. That gives you the chance to exercise one muscle group of the five twice a week in any given week. And as it rotates, I think every 5 weeks or so, you get, if you start with a rest day on Sunday, you end up resting again on Saturday. So that's 1 week of the five, you end up with two rest days as opposed to uh, the 6 days workout split or cycle. Excuse me. So this is pretty much the calendar. I'll post the calendar itself uh, at a later date, or maybe with this video. How does the routine work? It's a circuit routine, so there are no breaks between sets. You do one full circuit and then rest for 2 minutes, and then do another circuit, rest for 2 minutes, and then you go and do the third and final circuit. Good thing about it, again, it's applies HIIT, uh, high intensity interval training, along with somewhat Tabata, but not necessarily, but mainly a concept called hubs and spokes. What's hubs and spokes? The hub is an exercise that you come back to every time you exercise the muscle group, and the spokes would be one of the muscle groups that you'll be working. So on the, let's say, on the delts and traps day, I'm having one, two, three. These are three muscle groups in the body. Along with, I try to do the general exercise of the overhead press. So that's four spokes in a circuit. And every time you do the spoke, you would do the hub. I have the hub constituted of two high intensity exercises that rev up your heart rate, and then two exercises that are mainly focused on building muscle or burning calorie, but not in a cardio fashion. Basically, so the breakdown is or the way the routine is 2 days, 3 minutes of warm up, followed by one hub. So we're going to start, for example, the hub on the upper body, mainly on upper body days, is kettlebell swings, followed by uh, lunges or single leg squats, followed by battle rope, followed by the one of the muscle groups of the day, which on the shoulders and traps would be the traps, so shrugs. So you're gonna do 21 kettlebell swings, followed by 12 on each leg for the single leg squat, the 12 reps that is, followed by 21 battle rope swings, followed by 12 shrugs. You do that hub, you move on, you do 12, but I try to do a 12 by 3 kind of thing. You do 12 overhead press, you finish that, you go back to the hub, but this time we're going to drop the number instead of 21 to 20, keeping the other two ones at the 12. And the 12 is consistent, it's not going to change. You repeat that and you finish one muscle, go back to the hub, drop it the second time you drop. So 21, 20, 18, and 15 because you're doing 4 exercises, and by the end of the circuit, your heart rate is pretty high. You don't need to go all the way, and it saves a little bit on time. Believe it or not, it's a little time consuming. It takes me about 45-50 minutes, a little more, but that's because I tend to cheat. Instead of doing the drop down, in the number of reps, I keep the number high, and as a result, just consumes more time. You finish the exercise, you finish the whole set, the circuit, rest for 2 minutes, start again, 21, 20, 18, 15, do the same 3 muscle groups, and rest for 2 minutes, do it again, and by that time you should be done, 2 minutes of stretching, and you're good to go. I could get into more details. This is already at 7 minutes 30 seconds. I think I'm going to stop here. Let me know if there's interest, and we'll take it from here. Thank you.